If you've ever wondered how you could get your book in bookstores like Barnes & Noble, Target Online, and Walmart.com, you're going to want to stick around because I'm going to be giving you one simple way that you could get your books just like these in those stores. So I am super excited because I just released my newest coloring book called Happy and Heal. And as you can see, I have illustrations of women relaxing, illustrations of women just hanging out, having a good time, and even doing creative things, because I have discerned that we are in a time where people are actually experiencing a level of healing, and it's healing from past traumas and healing from things that have gone on in their life. So Happy and Heal coloring book is basically just a creative way to express yourself through the power of coloring. So today I'm going to be walking you through the steps that I took to publish this coloring book through IngramSpark. Now go ahead and like and comment below if that's something that you're interested in doing, or if you want me to continue to make videos, teach you more ways to make money online. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so when you log into your IngramSpark account, you're going to go to the tab on the left and you're going to click on titles and then add a title. And that's going to bring you to this page. On this page, we're going to be uploading a print book only. And so then it asks, do you have files ready to upload? Yes, I do have my files already. And then it asks, do you have the cover? And do you have your interior ready? So, of course, I'll just check both. And then it says, what would you like to do? Now, it gives you two options here. You can either print, distribute, and sell your book, meaning that your book is going to be available to be sold on Barnes & Noble online, as well as like Target online, Walmart.com. If people choose to buy it, it'll be available to purchase on those sites. And then you also have the option only to print the book. This option is, let's say you have a private Facebook group and you only want the people in your private Facebook group to be able to purchase your book. So you've set up the book on your website. This is the option that allows you to only print, and it will not distribute it to all of the stores online, right? It'll just be for printing purposes only. So I'm going to check print, distribute, and sell book because I want my book on Amazon and online stores. And then here's where you're going to enter your title. Here, language is English. Here's where you're going to put your ISBN number. Now, if you purchase your ISBN number from Bowker and use it on KDP, you would enter that exact same ISBN number as long as you're producing the same type of book. For example, if on KDP you made your book a paperback book, and then on IngramSpark you're also going to make your book a paperback book, so it's just going to be the same identical book, you would use that same ISBN number here. If for some reason you have not purchased your own ISBN number, then you can click here to purchase it from Bowker, or you can receive a free ISBN number from IngramSpark. Now, if you accept a free ISBN number from IngramSpark, then you can only use this ISBN number on IngramSpark. You cannot use it anywhere else, okay? But if you purchase from Bowker, then you're free to use that same ISBN number somewhere else like KDP. So I'll insert my ISBN number. Then it asks, do you own the publishing rights? I own the publishing rights. Does your title include someone else's name, the name of a famous company, or a famous brand without a license from the owner? Does your title include trademarks, pictures, or names of famous brands, toys, games, or companies without a license or the owner's permission? Does your title include pictures copied and pasted from the web or any place without a license or the owner's permission? Does your title include the work of someone other than yourself without a title or the owner's permission? Or does your title include misleading cover images or information that may cause someone to buy the title thinking it's someone else? No, my title does not include any of the above, so I'm just going to check that. Here's where you're going to enter your author name. And then if you have a contributor, like let's say you have an illustrator or something like that, then you can add extra contributors here. And then this is just going to be your imprint. So whatever publishing name you went under, you can use that imprint there. Now for the subjects question, basically the subject section is the same section as the category section on KDP. So this is where you're going to be entering in your categories that are most similar to the type of book you're publishing. Now, sometimes the categories are different than the ones that you would see on KDP, but what I do is just usually try to get them as close as possible. So, of course, I'm publishing a coloring book, so I'm just going to start typing in coloring book here. All right, so I'm going to add coloring book. And then I'm going to add, let's see if I can find one under stress management. Okay, so self-help stress management, I'm going to add that subject. It allows you to add up to 3 subjects. Next question is select your audience. So my audience is going to be professional scholar / adult. Then you're going to enter your description. Make sure everything looks good. And I'm going to add a space here. And then this is the section where you're going to add your keywords. And you can add up to 7. I'm just going to do stress relieving patterns. Yeah, you can add up to 7. And it wants you to separate it by semicolon. And then it's going to ask us about print information. So the size of my book is 8.5 by 11 inches. It has black and white paper for the interior. The paper is white and 50-pound paper. And then I'm going to select white and 50-pound paper. And then the binding size is paperback and perfect bound. The cover finish is gloss. Page count, you enter that here. My page count is 59 pages, but watch when I enter 59. You're going to see where it says the page count must be greater than or equal to 18 and less than or equal to 1200 and must be divisible by 2. So I can't enter 59, I have to enter 60 because they're going to include a extra white page inside of the book, like in the back of the book. And then print per cost is $2.55. You choose your market, and mine is the United States. Now, you're going to pay special attention to the print pricing because this is where you're going to see what your royalties are going to be when you get a sale on your book. Another reason that you're paying close attention to the pricing is because if you want retailers to purchase your book like Barnes & Noble that I had mentioned earlier or Target.com, the reason that retailers usually purchase a book is because they can get it at a wholesale or discounted rate. So here I usually go ahead and set my price, the same price straight across the board when I'm selling on Amazon or when I'm selling on IngramSpark. So I put my retail price at $9.95, and then once you put your retail price, it will go ahead and calculate the rest of the marketplace. Now, here's where you're going to want to play with everything because IngramSpark recommends a 55% discount, right? And the reason they recommend a 55% discount is because retailers are more likely to buy your book if it has that 55% discount. When I first started publishing with IngramSpark, I was doing either 50 or 55%. But then I started trying to play with it because if you see, for example, let's say if I were to choose 55%, my compensation that I would make on each book would be $1.93. So after a while, I was like, that's very low. So let me just try to play with it and see if I still get sales. So I started playing with it and I started selecting other. And then I would put my wholesale rate at like 45% and, just doing different things. So here you're just going to want to play with it and see what is comfortable for you and what is acceptable for you. But you can go as low as 30% if you choose to do that. And as you can see, if I chose to do 30%, then my compensation will be $4.42. So I'll probably stick somewhere between 35 and 40%. And then that's $3.92 per book. All right. And then you'll just go through and do your other ones. Okay, and then here's yet another section that you want to pay special attention to, and this is the return section. So the reason that this is important is because let's say a retailer purchases your book, and let's say they purchase in bulk and they purchase 10 of your books at a time. And let's say someone comes into their store and they say, hey, do you have the Coloring Books by LaToya Nicole? They'll either say, well, yes, we do have it and you can find it here. Or they'll say, well, no, I'm not showing that we do have it, but we can order it for you. Once they order it, let's say instead of them just ordering one, they go ahead and take a risk and say, well, we'll go ahead and order 10 of them. 9 that are left is just sitting on their shelf and they want to return them because no one is buying them for whatever reason. If they decide to return them, what happens to them? That's what you're going to be answering in this part. So you have the option to choose for them not to return the book at all. If they don't have an option to return the book, they're going to be less likely to want to purchase the book because they're going to see where they can't return it. So in my opinion, you should either choose either yes deliver or yes destroy. Yes deliver means that if they return the book, you want them to deliver them back to you. This means that you'll be responsible for the current wholesale cost of the title plus the shipping and handling fees, which are $2 per book for the US and then $20 per book for an international address. And if you decide to choose yes destroy, then that means that if the retailer no longer wants the book, then they will simply just send the books back to Ingram. And then once they send the books back to Ingram, you won't receive a physical copy of the book. It'll just be destroyed. So you won't be charged anything if they decide to return it. You won't, lose anything. Some people want to deliver it to them because at least they can sell them, and then some people want to destroy. So you'll just have to figure out, what's best for you. And then I'm going to check all 3 boxes because the first box says, I understand that applying a discount less than 55% can limit the likelihood that bookstores in some markets will purchase my title, which can limit my title's reach. So I understand that, and that's why I explained to you, you may want to do it at 55%, but if you start doing it at 55% and you notice that your royalties are not adding up to what you want them, then you can do one of 2 things. You can either change your wholesale discount or you can change your retail price and make your retail price a little higher, and then you will still be able to balance that compensation. The second box says, I understand that selecting yes destroy return option means copies of the title can be returned to Ingram and I will not receive a physical copy in return. My account will be charged the current wholesale cost of each copy returned, but no shipping and handling fees will apply. Ingram will destroy any return copies received by it. And then the third one is, I accept all prices above and understand that the automatic currency conversion reflects the pricing I entered today, but will not automatically update as the value of each currency type changes outside of my account. So that just basically means you'll want to keep track of the currencies to know if you need to change them to make sure that you're getting the correct compensation. And if you want to enable the look inside of the book, you can check this box. If you want large text, you can check this box. And then if you want right to left for your content, then you can check this box. I will just say as a disclaimer, most books are left to right. So if your book is just a regular book that someone uses, then you're going to not check this box. I really don't check any of these. Sometimes I might check the enable feature. Now, since we have A+ content, sometimes I don't check it because I could just put my book details or, inside of the book, I can put that under my A+ content. And you can do that too if you also publish through KEP. And then for my publication date, I usually just put today's date. And then I go ahead and continue. Now we're at the upload section, and you'll upload your PDF interior file, and then you'll upload your PDF cover file that you have. Go ahead and click on continue. All right. Now we're almost done. We only have 2 sections left. This is telling me that the information that I submitted has no errors. This is great. This is what you want to see. All right, so we're good to go with the content files and the metadata. So let's go ahead and continue. Now here you'll see your print information such as your title, the author name, and all the information that you entered as far as the trim size, paper color, the paperback, the laminate type, and the page count and your ISBN number. And then of course, the great news is the last time I published with IngramSpark, I believe it was a $49 cost each time you uploaded a new book. But as you can see, now there is no cost whenever you upload a new book. So this is excellent news because now you can publish with IngramSpark for absolutely free. So you'll go ahead and select that you agree, and then you'll go ahead and hit submit. And then it says, congratulations, your title submission was successful. So now they're going to review it, and then they'll send you a PDF copy to your email for you to review, and then you'll be able to approve it from there. So that is how you publish a paperback book using IngramSpark. Now, once you publish your book ain't gonna sell itself, sis. So you're gonna need a marketing plan and a marketing strategy. Now, if this is you and you find that your book is not selling itself, you'll wanna check out my book marketing program at bookbaguniversity.com. And it teaches you step by step what I have personally done to sell over 50,000 copies of my own books. Now, again, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.